People who let their mom count to 0. What happened after? She's currently on 11125899906842624. I'll let you know if she ever gets there. Everything goes black and the last thing I see is my mother's slipper speeding toward me. She was bluffing. Wooden spoon impact. Edit. I see a lot of people asking if I'm Italian, Irish or even Polish. Nope. American. But the art of the wooden spoon was taught through many generations in our family. I'm just thankful I never got the belt. Pussies. My mom started at 0. I had my sister's Hello Kitty belt imprint left on my ass. Tried it once. She gave a defeated sigh. Then chuckled. Then she said something like, "You're getting too old." That was the day I became a man. I'll never forget my 32nd birthday. I'm gonna count again. 5. 4. She started counting to negative numbers. Half of my respiratory organs were destroyed. Oh lord, she coming. This is Reddit. Not a Ouija board. I'll never know. She got to 7 and, being the resident smartest, I said, "Oh cool." Showing off again. Mom? That went real well for me. She reset me to the factory settings. Not my mother. Because she rarely disciplined me and my siblings. But my grandma. Oh no. When I went to 0, I got her classic little old Asian lady move. A sock filled with pennies thrown at me at speeds I never thought possible. She hurted. Bold of you to assume that they are alive to tell their story. The chase of a lifetime that ended in a red hot posterior. She yelled my name real loud. The chancla. She slapped the soul out of my body and it ricocheted back in me. Moms never get to 0. There's fractions out there you can't even imagine. She smiled and embraced me. "You've passed the test," he said. "You are a man now." The next day I woke up and I was a plumber with 20 years experience. The doctor diagnosed her with dyscalculia. "You are f***ing done," followed by my entire name. With emphasis on my middle. I woke up in the back of a wagon heading to Skyrim. Weaklings. You know what a switch is? I never got in trouble. But my sister did. She let my mother count to 0. She just got shouted at. My sister ran upstairs crying. It hurt until 2005. My mom went from 0-60. In 1. The Big Bang. This is Alex's mother here posting. I'm posting on his behalf as I counted to 0. He did not survive. My mom counted up. And if I wasn't making moves, she suddenly became a sloth. Ooh ee. You better move your butt. 2.5. I was a PSSY. I never let her get to 3. I gotta say, the last time my mom ever tried to spank me I dove right between her legs, knocked her over, and ran like a f***ing wild hog. I used to not know what would happen when I counted to 10. My son has let me get there once. And it ended with me literally wrestling him into his pajamas and him going to bed without getting to read any books. He was very upset, and I felt like a terrible person, but he hasn't let me go past 7 since that day. 3, 2, 1, 0. The sound of a belt coming undone through the loops of pants frightened me. Your parents counted? I let her divide by 0 once. A black hole opened up and all hell broke loose. Semicolon. Semicolon. Heck. Sorry mom. I stupidly said wow I didn't know you could count and she beat the soul out of me. I saw everything that had ever happened in any place ever all at the same time. I saw every great extinction event in reverse and the thunderous slaps had F-King reverb. She beat me like a sorely frustrated teen beats their meat. She hit me so hard I saw new colors. Her grip was like a jaguar's jaws on a gazelle's neck. There was no escape. I got a privilege taken away. After that would come immediate buyer's remorse. I'd do whatever it was she had wanted me to do in the first place. Cry. And beg. And I never, ever got her to reverse her decision. My mom's a tough cookie. And it took me way too long to catch on, lol. I guess I wasn't exactly the brightest child. Ask my oxygen tank. No one who let their mom get to 0 is around to tell the tale. I died. Am I the only one whose mom counted to 3? Array out of boundsception. So sad how people in here talk about child abuse with such nostalgia. It's like a badge of honor. Some of my coworkers were talking about how their parents beat them and laughing about it. The amount of people in this thread who were abused is truly f***ing sad. If your parent ever open hand slapped you in the face or head or struck you with an object and patted, they committed felony child abuse in almost every state in America. I was beaten as a kid and there's nothing more pathetic than a parent who can't control their child without beating them. They're half your size. All you've proved is that you're a coward. Slapped in the face. Dumped out of wheelchair. Dragged outside by my hair and locked in the front yard for 4 hours in Arizona heat. Told to drink from hose if I was thirsty till my stepdad got home and let me back inside and helped me up. CPS was called after talking to therapist about it. They did nothing and mom took me out of therapy and filed formal complaints against the therapist. I was 13. Got my ass whooped. I'm typing this from the grave. Well, I'm currently typing this from my dungeon. Please send help. I don't have much time. Oh shit. Here she comes. Help. Note. This is a joke. Please don't call 911. Till a lot of people's parents abuse them. Asian mom. I don't know. I have no recollection of anything after that through the following week. I was an absolute tool when I was about 16. And my mom pulled the counting method on me for the first time in like 10 years. I defied her because I thought I was so cool. She never hit me. But she did start telling me everything I've done to break her heart. And man, I became a better person after that. I hope I'm making her proud. I wish I never hurt her. She is an absolute saint. It wasn't really my mom but more of my dad. He will count from 3 down and when I started being a print I will sit there and stare blankly at him. When he made it to 0 he started to take off his belt and after that, well, there is a reason I was the fastest runner in my class. Do that to my wife. Or thrashing with the thickest, heaviest leather belt she owned. Happened all too often. The bruises fade but memories last forever. I have 2 kids of my own now and in 13 years of parenting haven't resorted to violence once. She escalated back from 0 to 100 real quick. I had 4 bones broken. I hope this is a joke. You guys got a countdown? I got instant death. WTF. Who counts to 0? Everyone knows when mum counts to 3 life is over. But if she gives you a 2.5 you may have a chance if you move fast. She chased me and I pallet stunned her. Can someone please explain what is going on? Have you ever heard a parent say you better stop doing that? Then they will start counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full stop. They are asking about the consequences when the kid didn't listen to mom and kept doing whatever they were told to stop. Child abuse happened and life of alcoholism started. It only happened once but she said come here. And made me pull down my underwear and pulled my scrot like a chicken thigh skin. I have no idea where she got a flashlight. But she shone it through and said to me if you don't behave, I'll pop one of these little baby eggs you call testicles and you won't have any kids. Needless to say, I behaved after that. Since I only had 2 balls and really wanted 2 kids. Dang, that sounds super scary. If this is real, are you okay? Like, that is sexual assault, my dude. Your own mother sexually assaulted you?